Hi all, we're playing some goblins in modern. We're an X-Mage. Playing against the Giganta deck. Now this hand has two basically dead cards. Vial, second Vial and Kiki Jiki. On the other hand, it would be the best mulligan 5 we could ask for. For this reason I will keep it. We have and eventually with the second Vial we can kinda increase the first one to to the range of being able to Vial in Kiki. So it's not as if it's as bad as it sounds. And we can violin Kiki, copy the flipped Fable. I guess that could be a plan. Um, I guess I'm grabbing a basic mountain here with this kind of hand. So for next turn, I think my plan is to play second vial Bloodstained Mire pass. I want to fetch less to maximize the chance of drawing the third land. While at the second time I want to preserve this Bloodstained Mire crack to baby shuffle away what I find with Snoop on top. Or maybe we're just getting Grace Count here and, you know, just lose the game. Oh, preordained. We're playing against Murktide, huh? Now that's interesting. Okay, on top. They know they are top card here, so it's good to keep that in mind. They know about the Horde Master. Okay. So we are gonna play Vial, second Vial, and pass the turn. So against the counterspell deck, these two Vials seem pretty decent, I must admit. Now, given that I drew this Horde Master, I'm of the opinion that I should put both vials to 2. Oh, they are okay. They're Prowess. Now I have options here. What I'm thinking about is whether I want to lose these two scry effects just to play Fable, and I think I want to. I'll grab basic mountain and basic swamp. I like playing decks with enough basics. They're fun. I mean, we cracked 3 fetches and we are at 17 still, so that's fine. Now there's an opportunity here. Do we just go Rental Court Master? Maybe. Now the issue with the Soul Scar Mage is that it leaves the things as counters. But the important part here is that they don't have Delirium, which is very interesting, I think, as a concept. So we're gonna go Horde Master here. We get to keep our Goblin and actually jump, maybe. Next turn, maybe we won't decrease the second vial because we can use the Fable to discard the Kiki. Kiki is very susceptible to the opponent's plays. Okay, if they both are Horde Master, then both our creatures die, and we get only one trigger from Horde Master. But at least we get that trigger. That's a pretty good card. Now, given that we drew this, I'm of the opinion that there's an argument that we have keeping Kiki. Is it? Do I want to uptake and eventually cast this Kiki? I think I don't want to. So this is the one that we want to increase. Yeah, given that the Fable will trigger, I want to see what I'll draw. Yeah. Okay, I'll discard the Kiki here. Double Snoop too, huh? It's pretty nice. So we're playing War Marshal here. What's interesting is that I will violin the Horde Master if I try to jump block the War Marshal. It's nice that our Lord draws cards, and that's relevant when we're not playing against Ren and 6. When we're playing against Ren and 6, it's not very good to actually play it on curve, but if we're not playing against that card, ooh, the opponent is going for Breach for basically no value here. They need to have another 0 spell here for the Breach to gain value. The only spell they can have that gets value with Breach here is Gutshot. So for this reason, I'm comfortable just using the War Marshal to jump. And at the end of their turn, violin to Snoops. There's an argument. Oh. Okay. So we let this trigger go. And now we go Conspicuous Snoop. Oh, that's pretty good. So we want to draw this Fable. So for this reason, I'll go play another Snoop. Untap. I will keep everything as it is. I want that counter. I will pay. Maybe I shouldn't have paid. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So the Fable flips, which is pretty nice. And what I can do here is I can attack with both of all of my creatures. Let them go to blocks. I'm not attacking with the War Marshal because basically this represents 2 creatures. If they try to remove it. So if they block a Snoop, I'm not doing anything because they just lose their creature. If they block a Goblin, I will put a Horde Master in there. My reasoning is that they maybe have Gadget, although they're playing a 3rd color, which means that they probably are not playing Gadget. They're just playing good cards. The good cards are not necessarily as good in Prowess. Okay, so we have the opponent down to 6. We do have pretty good blocks, and next turn we'll have Reflection to copy Rundvel Horde Master if the opponent tries to remove that. If they try to remove Horde Master at any stage of this, at any junction of this game, then we get the Exile the Vial that's on top and get some value, which is also pretty good. Now it's good to know that they're playing Sprite Dragon. They need to find a removal for the Horde Master right now because I get on top with Reflection. So these kind of dilemmas are pretty nice to have this deck with this deck. Now we know the top of our deck is a bad card. If they kill our Horde Master, we get rid of the bad card. If they don't, they lose. And yes, we get to actually yeah, I think they lose now, right? Yeah. We're playing another War Marshal. That's pretty free. We even have Munitions Expert in case something goes wrong. So we get to attack with 2 Snoops. So basically we get to attack with everything here. I'm not attacking with the Fable, with the Reflection. In case they have removal for my Horde Master, I want to copy that. Do I have lethal if they block Horde Master and the Snoop? Yes, I do. So yeah, I have lethal in various ways. Sure, good game. Okay, so against Prowess. Engineered explosives are pretty good. Yeah, Fable is not pretty good, very good versus Prowess, especially on the draw. So I rather like explosives here in its place. One lantern should be good. No, the issue is that Sprite Dragon. We only have Munitions Expert or a Lucky Lightning Bolt to deal with the Sprite Dragon. Do we want a second lantern is the question. The answer is probably no. I don't see anything that I'm interested in cutting. Yeah. Maybe a Lavaton, but it's good versus Prowess creatures. Yeah, I like my whole deck here. Maybe Stalker is not as good versus Prowess, but we'll see. Because it forces us to fetch shock into match. But that's oh wow. One land, but a nice hand. I'll mulligan this, it's not keepable. Okay. We have explosive plus stalkers. We can't keep the explosive with this hand. Although it's an answer to Sprite Dragon, but we also have 2 drops to play. If they fetch shock, I'm happy doing the same. Is there a chance I'm going... If I draw a red source, I'll just go fetch a black source for turn 1. I found engineered explosives either way, huh? I don't know what to do. I guess I'll try to preserve my life total and trace. We won't be needing to play Snoop anytime soon. And there's a chance that we will play these explosives on 2 at some point. They know about these explosives, by the way, right now. Yeah. I don't know how we can beat them. So what happens here is that I'm basically not able to block. And conversely, I'll just play attack with the first stalker, play second stalker, and try to outrace them. I don't think we're too far behind in this kind of race. I hope the swamp doesn't get come back to bite us. Sure. Okay. Bolt is pretty good, actually. So let's attack the first. Play around removal spell. Since they don't know what we are gonna do next, I'll grab a basic here. Play Stalker. Now I have the opinion that I will try to crack the fetch at the end of my turn, in which case I will bolt the Swift Spear. I don't think I have another option here. If they don't, then they're taking damage by fetch choking, maybe. Okay, we're gonna bolt this, see if they have Genie growth. Now, the interesting part is that I can maybe for next turn go Horde Master, attack them for a bunch. If they go Sprite Dragon, Mishra's Bubble or something like that, I will just play explosives. Now, this is only one creature, it can't block ours. Which means that we have the advantage in terms of a clock. Of course, they may just have Bolt or something like that. The interesting part is that if I go Horde Master and they bolt my Horde Master... Oh, they're bolting a Stalker now. Yeah, that's the correct decision. They need to do it in they need to play at sorcery speed basically, otherwise they're giving us descent. Okay, I'm gonna do this and hope they don't draw Lava Dart maybe. You also have a second Horde Master coming in next turn. If we draw a land, we are also able to kill the channeler. For example, go land, attack with the Stalker, and then kill the channeler. Stalker it has some good tempo plays. If they want to kill the Horde Master, they need to do it now. Soulscar Mage is also pretty good. Can I afford to just play the second Horde Master and run it into Mage? Maybe. Actually, there's a good chance they will try to kill my Stalker. At which point I will draw a land and... yeah, need to kill my Stalker. So if I draw a land here, I'm in a good position because I get to go engineered explosives, kill their things. If I don't draw land, I don't know what to do. I will be able to do. I guess I'll just go second Horde Master attack and yeah, I don't know if what I will do without a land. Drew another explosives. We brought in only two. Yeah, the plan is definitely double Horde Master here. Try to attack them. We're falling behind in the race, but we still get the opportunity of drawing a land next turn. We just needed a third land. We are 12 cards in deep. So... yeah. I think what they will do is they will try to kill, they will actually kill one of my Horde Masters here. Which may be able to buy me some time. Oh, they found their third land. So now they can triple spell it, maybe kill me. Oh, they're bolting me. Wow, that's pretty good. Yeah, we just need to find a land last turn. Yeah. Okay, now we have a guaranteed land. Which at least... but we will have too low life total, right? But we'll try it, I guess. They don't have another spell here. Oh, they have Lava Dart. They are killing us. Sure. Good game. Good game. Yeah. They just kill us here. I guess it was all a matter of who would get the third land first. I don't feel really bad about DRC to grabbing a lantern. I'm playing bots after all. Okay. So, with this kind of hand, what can we do? The nice part is that we can go Ether turn 1 and eventually actually ramp to Slinking Lieutenant plus plus Kiki the turn after. I will try it because it's like so funny if I'm able to pull this off. For the second turn, I am also able to go fetch a basic and then play Zoyowa. Start pressuring the opponent's either life total or number of cards. I have Mogwai Marshal to jump. I generally have a lot of plays that I can do. So let's start with Vial. Okay, it's fine. On top, draw. Another fetch, pretty good too. So I'll grab a basic here, basic mountain, place a Yoa, and your turn. Depending on what I draw next turn, I may not increase the vial over 2. Because there's a chance I can go actually Slingang Lieutenant plus Kiki Chiki if I get flooded. No, so Yoga is pretty good in this kind of situations, I must admit. Like, it's an empty board. We get to either start pressuring them with 5 damage a turn, or we start working on the number of cards they have. Basically, this is what we are doing. Of course, they will pick the option that works best for them, always. But it's still it's still something. Okay. So we Haptic Vial. We find another War Marshal. That's an interesting thought there. I can go Bloodstained Mire. I think I'm supposed to grab Swamp in case they have... No, I want to preserve my ability to grab basics. So I'll grab Blood Grip tapped. Play this. Am I supposed to attack with Zoyoga? If they have a spell, they would have played it last turn. And they have Death Touch either way. Maybe I was supposed to play the War Marshal afterwards, but anyway. I do have Death Touch though. If they had Ball, they needed to have done it in their turn. If it's a Panda, yeah, I guess. That's fine. They're darting it. Sure, but we have Death Touch, right? Yeah. Okay. Playing with unknown cards does this to people sometimes. Okay, but I have Sprite Dragon here. It's basically a race here. I think I'm forced to uptick the vial. I can't not uptick it. Okay, it's fine. Get pinged. I'm gonna play War Marshal here. Do we preserve a War Marshal in play is the question. I don't think so. We want to increase the vial. Found the land anyway. So we know about their lava dart in the graveyard, right? So with this thing in mind, I'll just attack here. Okay, I forgot about the lava dart actually. When I sacked the things. There's the option of going Slingang Lieutenant. I have a ton of creatures to attack with next turn. So I get to attack with a lot of creatures. Yeah, I'll just do this. And if they... Actually, it's pretty good for me because if they use the dart right now, I think they won't use it. Okay, they're hitting the lieutenant. Wow. We are sacrificing to itself. And then I guess they're trying to round to Gigant, right? Okay, now we have enough tokens that we can start attacking comfortably. We can play anything with top deck. Yeah, the plan should have been to go to take the vial up to 4 or 5 and then play Kiki plus the lieutenant. Maybe that was the plan there. They're playing Kalant, definitely ramming to Shigantha. I think we're faster than them though. I'll uptake this. Wow. So we get to do something that we don't get to do very often. We get to play Kiki Jiki and attack with it. Like this never happens. Yay! 5 mana 2/2 haste. That's really nice, I guess. Okay, so they do have Giganta to block next turn, and they can kill one of my creatures. They can block Kiki, and they still take 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so this means that they need to basically they need to keep the Sprite Dragon back to not die, and they still go down to 1 life. Yeah, sweet. See you next time.